Hello guys, welcome back to the Media Night. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And we are in the middle of spooky season. And as such, we thought it would be a great idea to watch this film. Of course, we're talking about The Conjuring, one of the most influential and most horrific horror films that have come out in a minute. So we thought we would give it a shot. I did watch this back in the day, just so you know, kind of half-assed. It was more of a sleepover situation. So, you know, when something was very scary and I had these, you know, kind of dumbass friends who were watching it and were, you know, cracking jokes just because they were actually deep down inside really scared of the film. So I honestly don't remember much of the film, and I kind of wanted to re-explore them and catch up with the sequel since we know that there's a new one that's supposed to be coming out next year.
Yeah, I'm super excited to actually show you this one and experience this one with you again. I absolutely love this movie. This is easily in my top 10 favorite horror movies. My experience was a little bit different than yours. I remember renting this movie and just Blockbuster, you know, the good old days. It was amazing and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's just James Wan just killing it as always. So as you guys know, we've had some fun showing Ari, you know, some fun horror movies, especially, you know, with The Sixth Sense or Signs and whatnot. And I figured, you know, that I just need a really good reason to convince him to watch this movie with me. And so here we are. I finally did it. I get to force him to watch this movie just so I can prove my point why this movie is easily in my top 10 favorite horror movies.
I'm excited for this journey, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you enjoy. If you guys want to catch the full-length reaction, that's going to be available on our Patreon. And if you want to watch these reactions early, make sure that you hit the join button and become a YouTube member. A huge shout out to Saber Gamer, Delaney Shelton,
and Shannon Darbone and Yang SSGSS.
Guys, thank you so much for becoming producer knights. If it weren't for you, we would have been caught by a demonic entity somewhere. We would have been kind of screwed. So thank you so much for saving our backs every now and then. We truly appreciate you guys. And as always, we'll catch you guys after the movie. I don't feel too good about this. I don't know why I agreed to watch this.
It's the mastery of Joseph Bishara. The great. His score for this is absolutely amazing. Like, you already know you're in trouble.
Yeah, I feel like I am.
It started out small. A hand or a leg was in a different position. Then one day it was in a completely different room. Never once did we find any sign or evidence of intrusion.
And this all led you to believe that the doll was possessed?
1968.
Annabelle Higgins had died in this apartment. She was lonely and took a liking to my doll. All she wanted was to be friends.
Nope.
Felt really sorry for her. So we gave her permission to move into the doll.
Wait. You did what?
She wanted to live with us by inhabiting the doll.
Oh, hell no.
It's like, no. No, I did not miss you at all.
We're starting already. We're not even 5 minutes in.
When we came home, she was sitting in the hallway, but we had left her in the spare room.
Oh no!
Oh, shoot. Tore up those photos.
No, screw that. I'm out. I see that. I am out.
Yeah, time to find a new apartment.
Debbie! Debbie, wait!
Wait for what?
Yeah, or do that. Yep, that's a straight up solution right there.
Your favorite sound?
I hate knocking so much. Loving the handheld. My God, I'm so tense already. Ooh, grab a bat, grab something. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
It was a big mistake acknowledging this doll. And through that, the inhuman spirit tricked you. You gave it permission to infest your lives.
It's an inhuman spirit.
It's something that's never walked the earth in human form. It's something demonic.
That's not good news.
Oh no, see, you don't want to hear that, man.
Nope.
Never possessed.
No, it was used as a conduit. Demonic spirits don't possess things. They possess people. It wanted to get inside of you.
Ugh.
It wanted you.
Dude, I still get goosebumps,
That's
man.
so cool. Using the doll as a conduit.
Such a powerful intro, man.
What do people call you?
Well, we've been called demonologists, ghost hunters, paranormal researchers.
Kooks.
But we prefer to be known simply as Ed and Lorraine Warren.
The Warrens.
Beautiful.
That is so cool. They made a movie of their experience, right? Oh, shit. Based on the true story. The Conjuring.
I also feel like the way they use light or like lack thereof is masterful in this. It's great how they do a lot of shadow play, especially like in the hallway scene with the nurses.
I'm loving the desaturated look too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yo, my car's on the room. What? So do I get to pick my own room, or do I have no choice in that either?
Oh.
Grumpy teenager.
First
Got
cute
it.
boy she meets, she'll forget about Jersey.
Great. Sadie, let's go.
Oh no.
Come. What's the matter with you?
Oh. Even she knows it's not a good idea. She's like, I don't feel good about this house, man.
See, that's already a great red flag.
Hey.
Watch your step.
Great track.
Look at that. It's still going.
Thanks. Hey, Nancy, have you seen my wind chime? Yeah, thanks.
Oh, this is
This
fantastic.
is so good. Easily one of my favorite shots in the movie.
Hey, Mom, can I hang up my wind chime?
Of course. There's a line outside you can hang it on.
Whoa.
Still going. That's amazing, man.
One take tracking shot and we get to see the entire layout of the house. Nice.
We get to see the layout, but also like the family dynamic, right? There's so much movement in the house right now. Everyone's moving in. You see the joy.
Look what I found, Cindy.
I love those zoom-ins. They remind me so much of like 70s and 80s movies.
Yeah, why are kids like this, man?
I don't know,
Always
man.
doing creepy shit.
I never played
Completely
with
normal.
shit like that. Or like creepy dolls.
Ready or not, here I come. Okay, clap.
It's a big house.
Second clap.
Oh, she's right there.
Oh. How many claps do you get to ask for? Ooh.
Clap.
You got you.
Yeah.
All right, what do we break now?
My fault.
Oh my gosh. Christine did. No, I didn't. You no, you.
My God, this reminds me of my siblings so much.
What's going on? Nancy broke something. Shut up.
Oh my God. The way they throw each other under the bus.
I think we have a cellar or something.
Can see.
I'm gonna see too.
We can all see.
Oh, no.
Of course the
Oh,
light
no.
doesn't work.
Not the matches. That's like the equivalent of the flashlight running out of batteries.
Roger, what do you see down there?
It's an old piano and a whole bunch of garbage.
See what I'm saying? That little moment of darkness there.
I don't want any of you girls going down there. The place is loaded with spiders.
Ew. Oh.
Got extra square footage anyway. I'll check it out in the morning.
I wonder if I was boarded up.
I don't know.
Can't possibly be anything suspicious.
Yeah, so far we got the dog being worried about the house. Now we found a secret room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Not even just a secret room, it's a secret basement.
She's all right. I got her on a chain. Sadie! Hey!
Oh, she's so worried.
It's gonna be great.
I think it's great already.
You still too fried to christen the new house?
Sit up front.
Hey.
Hey, get it?
I love those shots. How they imply there's nothing there. Makes you look.
It's that dread that you feel, right? Your eyes just like wandering. Ouch.
Damn, you guys went that hard?
Do you think maybe we could have bought a house that has a toilet that actually works?
Tell your father.
And there was this really funky smell in my bedroom last night. It reeked like something died.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Isn't that what they say? Like the cold spots and then the smells? I love how they're casually giving out some lore.
Roger?
Roger.
Down here, honey.
I never understand why it takes people forever to answer in movies. Like, I don't need to hear my name called 10 times.
What are we gonna do with all this stuff?
There might be some antiques down here worth a lot of money.
Yeah, just a lot of junk the previous owner didn't want.
I'll be up in a minute. I'm gonna see if I can get this furnace working.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It's freezing.
Yeah.
I love that season though. Things are starting to get chilly.
I know.
It's getting so cozy out there. I'm a fall guy. You know, I like the fall and the winter.
For sure.
Oh, same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
This clock stopped at 3:07, and so did the one in the hallway.
Maybe you got knocked around on the move.
Speaking of knocked around, what did you do to me last night?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sadie.
What happened?
Oh my God! Oh, Sadie!
Oh man.
Dude, I would be heartbroken. Poor Sadie.
I'd be devastated, man.
Yeah.
Locked in here. Feel free to look around. Just don't touch anything.
Wow.
So much stuff.
Everything you see in here is either haunted, cursed, or has been used in some kind of ritualistic practice.
Holy shit. Everything?
Don't touch it.
He warned you. Don't touch anything.
It's crazy how as soon as you hear don't touch anything, you immediately feel the need to, but really stay away.
It's safer for these things to be in here than out there.
Why not just throw them in an incinerator, destroy them?
Well, that would only destroy the vessel. Sometimes it's better to keep the genie in the bottle.
Oh.
See, I love that they were giving us these explanations, right?
That's why they don't just destroy it, right? Because that would be my first assumption. Just burn the damn thing. Oh.
Positively do not open.
So when you guys investigate these hauntings, how do you stop them from latching on to you?
We have to take great precaution.
But what about your wife?
It's a great shot.
Father Gordon told me that...
That was different. What happened to my wife happened during an exorcism.
Oh shit, what happened?
Excuse me.
Ooh.
Honey, what are you doing? You know better, right? Georgiana, did you touch anything?
No.
All right, come on, honey.
You could just feel the presence.
Can you please keep an eye on her?
Okay, come on. Let's see if I can find you a little snack, okay? Come on.
Oh yeah.
That was way too close, man.
She sensed something in that room already.
Oh, I think he may write a positive article.
Ooh, a non-skeptic. That's a pleasant change.
Yeah.
Stop blaming yourself.
No sugar.
Wow, their relationship seems so sincere thus far.
Yeah.
I like that when a couple in a film actually seem like a couple.
Right.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude.
Funny, Nancy.
What?
Stop grabbing my foot.
Shut up. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, that was not Nancy.
Stop farting. It really stinks.
Don't blame that on me. It's you.
I love that. Nothing extreme happened, but enough to creep you the hell out. They're doing a great job with the atmosphere here.
Also love that it plays on that basic fear that we all have, right? Like your foot sticking out from under the blanket.
Cover them up, you know, keep them safe. Nothing can happen to you if you have a protection blanket.
Yes.
It's the rule of life.
It's impenetrable. And you don't let it dangle off your bed, ever.
Oh, no. Oh, man. And he's the only one up right now? Nope. Just don't. Don't do it.
He's gonna do it.
Don't. Really. It's not worth it. Oh, man. Oh, and they give us that nice POV just to put us in that first person.
Like you're the first person being shoved through the door, right? There's your rational explanation.
What about the knocking? That's, yeah. Oh.
Oh, shit.
What's that sound?
It's Cindy. She's in my room. She's sleepwalking again.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Sibling or not, I do not care. I'm running away if I see that at night.
I remember you saying not to wake her if she's like this, so.
No, we just put her back to bed.
That must be rough, man. Sleepwalking.
I wonder why they don't wake her.
I think it startles them or something like that. Like it's not good for them.
Sleepwalking again? She hasn't done that for a while. What are we gonna do?
Oh no, honey, you got another bruise here.
Ow.
Jeez, man.
It's weird.
I don't know, you do me a favor, go see a doctor for that?
Yeah, I will. Drive safe.
Yeah. Bruise is just appearing out of nowhere. I think there's a condition, right? That causes that. Yeah, completely normal. You know?
Happens all the time.
Dog died, birds crashing into your house. Pfft, every day. I am gushing over the cinematography.
Right?
They are doing such a great job, man.
I miss Sadie a lot. She was my best friend. Yeah, let's play.
Who
are you talking to?
I beg you. Oh, okay.
When the music stops, you see him in the mirror standing behind you.
No, man,
Dude,
don't do
what
this.
in the world?
Okay.
What did I say about kids? Sometimes they can just be creepy.
I swear. And there's like no survival instinct there whatsoever.
What?
Boo, Mommy!
Ah, holy shit.
Remember, you get to ask me for 3 claps.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
You were asking. You get 3.
I'm gonna go high now.
4, 5.
This game feels like a lot of fun, but I feel also it's a huge hazard. Back to the handheld. Yikes.
I love how they're putting us in these tense situations.
Second clap.
Something so innocent like playing with your daughter.
Your regular hide and seek game.
April?
Give me the 3rd clap. I'm gonna get you now. I can hear you breathing.
Oh no.
No.
April.
Ha! You took your blindfold off. I win. You weren't even warm, Mom. I was in Christine and Nancy's room.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, no. That.
The way my heart would sink to the bottom.
Also, did you see the hands? They're like so pale and like abnormally large. Definitely not April's age.
What's the route?
Florida. It's a week turnaround. I start tomorrow.
We'll get through this.
That's a rough gig, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot of hardworking truck drivers out there.
Yeah, man, I'm sure it's also hard being away from your family for that long.
Yeah.
You know? See, this girl does not learn her lesson. Why would you not tuck in your feet after what happened?
I love that hide and seek scene though, man. I was still waiting for the confirmation. Once we got it, that was great. Oh, shit.
Nancy, it's not funny anymore. I'm trying to sleep. Please stop grabbing my feet.
Was it ever funny?
Oh, it's becoming more and more bold.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not Nancy. And I want you to know that. Oh, this is great. Look under. You know you wanna. Do it.
No!
I would not be able to resist the urge. I need to know.
I would resist it just fine, man. I'm just gonna pretend like it didn't happen.
I rip off that Band-Aid immediately. See? Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Really good.
Great shot.
Nancy.
can't see anything.
Christine?
Do you see it?
See what?
What the hell?
There's someone behind the door.
What?
There's someone standing.
Am I? I don't see anything. It's so dark.
I don't see anyone.
It's looking right at us.
It's worse that we can't see anything because all we have is her describing it to us.
Nancy, don't. Nancy.
No, look. There's no one here.
Oh God.
Oh my God. It's standing right behind you.
Oh, you gotta move right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Look at how scared they are.
Sleeping, and then I found someone grabbed my feet, so I thought it was Nancy.
Yeah, that would scare you for life.
It said that it wants my family dead.
Okay, by this point, everybody should know, right, that something is off.
Yeah.
Dog is dead, birds now, kids are seeing shit.
You hear your daughter tell that to you, like...
Get behind him.
I love how they didn't show us anything, too.
I know, isn't it great? Because hearing the descriptions are so much worse.
What do you mean?
In 15 years, have you ever been able to lie to me?
She is clairvoyant, you know?
Maybe it's just time we take a break. Write that book.
Do you remember what you said to me on our wedding night?
Can we do it again?
After that.
One more time?
You said that God brought us together
That's
for
cute.
a reason. I'm pretty sure it's not to write a book. I'm gonna get dressed.
This place isn't haunted.
Yeah, there's usually always some kind of rational explanation.
You guys got lucky.
That's cool, though, that we get to see the cases where it's not actually a haunting.
Oh, nice one. I thought they were going to do the traditional, oh my God.
Dude, she has so many bruises. What the hell?
Scare. These guys are going so hard with the cinematography. I swear.
I love how they're using, like, mirrors.
Girls, it's way past your bedtime.
Don't continue playing this game. This is not good for you. Oh, they're passed out. What else do you need? What more? That's it.
Oh, shit!
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
That got me.
Damn. Whoever mixed the levels for this film, you are so wrong for that. My God. Whoa.
Will you see how important sound design is just for that? Like how quiet it was just before? And it doesn't feel like a cheap jump scare because something is actually happening. It's like some cat stepping out from the shadows or anything.
It's building up the storytelling. Turn all of the lights on.
It's 3.
Who is that?
And she's alone. The husband is not here.
I know. Oh. Those are the same notes that she was playing earlier.
Yeah, it's teasing the heck out of her. Good thing he
Who's ever
installed
down
that
there to
light.
lock you in now?
Oh!
Ah! God damn! That was a really bad fall, man.
Oh man, that hurt my back.
Yeah. Oh no, no,
Yeah,
no, no,
run.
hell no, hell no.
Oh. What's that sound?
It's a weird, like almost like a growling.
Yeah. Not the matches, man. No.
Goddamn matches.
Hey, wanna play hide and clap?
What?
Right next to her.
Dude, they understand terror so well. The tension that just keeps building until it's like painful.
Incredibly effective.
Cindy?
Oh, Cindy.
Okay, you can just sleep with me tonight, all right?
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh no. The mom is still in the basement. Something about leaving these kids unprotected just, ugh. Cindy? Oh, he's back. Yeah.
Imagine you come back and this is what you're coming home to.
I'm just glad he's back. They all need help.
Who's in here? Andrea! Andrea!
Yeah, go help them out.
Who's in here? Somebody, goddammit, tell me what's going on here!
Yeah, he just got here.
The infestation, that's the whispering, the feeling of another presence, which ultimately grows into oppression.
3 stages?
And it's usually the one who's the most psychologically vulnerable, breaks the victim down, leads them to the third and final stage, possession.
Oh, so now we know. We got the breakdown of how it happens.
We also kind of know where they're at, right?
There's something horrible happening in my house.
There's usually some sort of rational
I have 5
explanation.
daughters who are scared. I'm so afraid this thing wants to hurt us. Wouldn't you do anything you could to protect her? Please.
She looks so scared.
Yeah, I don't think it's rational this time.
Yeah.
Can you imagine they get there? It's just the pipes. You see? The window is open and the pipes.
You dum-dum.
Ugh.
It's right there.
And the bruises just stop.
Don't be so dramatic.
Hi, I'm Roger.
Lorraine.
Hey, nice to meet you, Roger Ed Warren.
Thanks for coming.
Please, come in.
What was that look?
There was something, huh?
Andrea, Nancy, Cindy, Christine, and April.
And poor girls, you can see the dark circles under their eyes.
It's gotten a lot worse the past few nights. There's this awful smell like rotting meat that moves around the house.
Yeah, they share that knowing look.
Well, that's to keep those doors from banging at night. Otherwise, it's like all night long.
Those thuds we've been hearing?
Threes?
Yeah?
Stops at dawn?
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it's meant as an insult to the Trinity.
Clocks stop at 3:07 a.m.
All of them?
Everyone.
They're getting all the information. Good
Yeah.
thing they knew everything that was going on.
That's what I was talking about. It was here when we moved in. There's also a lot of stuff in the cellar.
Show me the cellar.
Of course, you gotta check out the cellar.
Yeah.
Like,
We must look down there once again. Whoa. Oh, I love this.
You picking up anything in here, hon?
yeah, I'd say so.
A few screams here and there.
Those bruises, they're from something that happened here?
It's some iron deficiency thing I have.
You know, with all that's been going on, why haven't you just moved out?
We got all the money tied up in this place.
Oof. Yeah.
And I don't know anybody who's gonna take in a family of 7 indefinitely.
That's why we tracked you down.
Yeah, there's no giving up. They can't.
This is it. There's nowhere else for them to go.
Where do I start?
From the first occurrence.
Mom and Dad tell me that you have a friend.
They are interviewing everybody.
Why is that?
But I think something bad happened to him.
Do you mind if I try to see Rory?
Her best imaginary friend.
They're like this.
Oh, this again? Sensing anything? Oh. I guess Rory truly is out there.
I love how somehow even like the daytime feels oppressive. It doesn't feel like, oh, it's so peaceful.
They make them look so small, considering the frame. Makes it feel like they're drowning in their own environment.
What is it?
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Oh no.
That must be so difficult. Living that way?
Imagine wherever you go.
Well, Lorraine and I both feel that what your house needs is a cleansing, an exorcism.
For a house?
I thought that was something that you do to people.
Yeah.
I've been seeing the dark entity that haunts your house.
Oof.
I saw it first when I came through your door. It was latched to your back.
Oh.
And then I saw it again with the girls.
That is so cool.
And it doesn't matter where you go, this dark entity has latched itself to your family and it's feeding off you.
Imagine hearing that shit.
Sometimes when you get haunted, it's like stepping on gum. You take it with you.
You have a lot of spirits in here, but this is the one that I'm most worried about because it is so hateful.
She said lots of spirits? Oh.
Performing an exorcism is an archaic procedure. I have seen it go horribly wrong. But before we even get that far, the church has to authorize it first. It means we got to investigate, gather evidence, and provide proof.
Right. Yeah, because they don't approve it that easily.
We're gonna have our guy do some homework on the property, though, to see what we're up against.
I love her acting moments where she was sensing things and we didn't know what were those looks, and then they gave us the context. That's great.
Like, it's subtle enough that you wouldn't immediately notice it.
You're not gonna believe this. Carolyn's voice didn't record.
What?
From the first occurrence.
What the hell?
Nothing.
It's like it didn't want them to keep a record of anything.
Damn.
Old farmhouse. It's built in 1863 by a man named Judson Sherman, who was married to a woman named Bathsheba. Ed, she's related to Marytown Esty. She's one of the women accused of witchcraft in Salem during the trials.
Oh.
Ooh.
She ran out to that tree by the dock, proclaimed her love to Satan, cursed anyone who tried to take her land, and herself.
Jesus.
Okay, so
no biggie.
She was a...
At 3:07 in the morning.
And she died at 3:07 in the morning.
Damn.
Her last name's Walker. She had a boy named Rory who mysteriously disappeared in the woods. Then she killed herself in the cellar. And that's not all.
That's not all.
There was another boy who drowned in a pond here, and a woman who worked as a maid in a neighboring home. She committed it too.
Oh my God. So that entire area is haunted. Yeah. Well, cursed.
Carolyn Perron with her family has been experiencing supernatural occurrences.
That's new. Oh my God. They stepped on gum. They brought it all the way here. Imagine. Oh, 3:07. How powerful. So she was a witch.
I love how the scares are not just jump scares. It's the things that really make you feel unsettled. There's so much dread.
Hi, Roger.
Oh, nice.
Doing some prep work.
Some ghost hunting, baby.
True. You got it.
Also love the fact that it's set in the 70s.
Yeah.
Because it limits the use of technology and how they have to find a solution to these things.
Great soundtrack, too.
Oh, when there's an instant drop in temperature, a thermostat triggers the camera to take a picture.
Cool.
You actually caught things on film? Well, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
Why out here? Well, this is where the witch committed from that branch right above where you're standing.
You might want to move. Yeah?
You're driving along the coast. I thought this is a perfect opportunity for a photo. I've never seen them so happy.
Yeah, all the hopes and positivity.
They mean the world to me.
That's beautiful, too. Some very nice emotional score.
Yeah. It's also a great way for us to really know how much she cares about her family, right?
There we go.
That's cool.
It just reveals to us what the naked eye can't see. Pretty far out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's groovy.
Groovy.
Girl, get your shit together. Come on.
Yeah, she forgot about Jersey already. Jersey who? Just a cop.
Freaking guy.
Set these throughout the house, see if I can stir things up a bit.
Like holding a cross to a vampire?
Yeah. Except I don't believe in vampires.
Really? Witches exist and you stop at vampires? That's your threshold?
That's where you draw your line, dude?
I guess so. Oh.
Get the camera.
That is just perfect.
We're headed down into the cellar where the doors just opened on its own. I have Lorraine and Officer Brad Hamilton with me. Let's keep the cellar light off.
Keep the light off. This guy. They really don't care, huh?
He likes playing in extra difficult mode.
Give us a sign that you want to communicate with us.
That looks like a shotgun mic. That's great because they're super directional, so they'll know exactly where the sound is coming from.
There's definitely something here.
All right, close the door. Move something.
That is so cool. We're hearing what he's hearing.
Yeah, and she comes from so far away.
Yeah, his voice sounds so muffled.
Yeah. Yeah, she just said it's gone. It's crazy that she gets physically impacted so much, right? That just feels petty.
Yeah, maybe the camera picked something up.
Oh! They caught that.
Well, the camera picked that up for sure.
Looked a little freaked out when that door slammed shut.
Yeah.
It must have been a draft.
Yeah, that's
funny.
That's definitely what
the draft never put that look on my face before.
I believe the clock. It's 3:08.
Interesting.
I think I might take some girls for ice cream.
Aw.
What do you say about that?
Yeah, go spend some nice family time.
Why don't you get some rest? Lorraine and I will watch over things for a bit.
Really?
Aww.
Aw.
They have such a beautiful family, don't they?
Yeah, that little one, April. So you bring me pancakes?
Aw.
You've got to help them.
I know.
Yeah, how could you not after spending time with a lovely fam?
It feels more personal, right? When you get to know them.
Yeah, especially when you have kids too, like they do, right?
Yeah.
Oh no. The tone switched up. We were having a nice conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. It's getting real dark.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dude.
So freaking good, man.
Whoever coordinated the scares, they are awesome.
They're fantastic. They're so creative and just so eerie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not the iron deficiency. Oh. Tell me the cameras picked that up.
Carolyn, open the door. Carolyn, open up.
What the hell?
You sick? I woke up just feeling a little nauseous, that's all.
I thought I saw
I hear Roger and the girls.
I don't know, man. I'm not getting a good feeling about that. You should talk to her. They would probably know exactly what it means.
I thought that was you.
They are such sweethearts.
I know.
Got a nice place here, Roger. Lorraine and I always wanted a spot in the country.
I'll sell you this one.
That's funny.
Just want to say thank you, though, for coming out.
That's all Lorraine. I didn't want to. Whatever Lorraine sees, feels, touches, it helps people, but it also takes a toll on her.
He's worried.
A couple months ago, we were working on a case. She saw something.
This is the exorcism thing.
It took a real big piece. When we got home, she went into our room, locked herself in, didn't talk, didn't eat, didn't come out for 8 days.
Jesus.
Whatever she saw.
I don't know, and I won't ask.
Yeah, she probably just wants to forget what she saw.
Yeah, I guess she'll open up when she's ready, right?
Yeah.
To talk about it.
Must have been very bad, though, considering the line of business that they're in.
That's all you need to know, right?
Yeah.
Must be nerve-wracking just waiting for something to happen.
I feel like that's the worst part. Just your regular old wind chimes, nothing to see here.
Yeah, and the chair's rocking back and forth, you know, happens.
It's fine.
Look what she made me do.
Do we want to know? Oh. Oh, that's the... Is that the person they were talking about earlier?
Ed?
Oh my God.
I saw someone. There was a woman dressed as a maid.
Oh.
Ooh.
Why don't we need pictures of Cindy?
She didn't trigger it.
What do you mean she didn't trigger it?
Somebody's with her.
Because of the temperature.
The temperature change, yeah.
Oh. We're about to find out, bud.
Oh, hell no. No, 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 no.
Oh, things are getting more and more intense.
Yeah, it's ramping up.
There's someone else in there with her.
Follow me. This way. This is where I hide.
Oh, no.
Cindy?
Oh, they're freezing.
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah.
Damn.
Where'd she go, Ed?
Windows are locked.
Like you can see their breath. That's how cold.
Greg, get the UV light. Just ask Drew.
I need a UV light.
Can you imagine? Do you even want an answer at that point? Do you really want to see it?
I mean, do you really need to find your daughter? Like,
you have 4 others that can take care of you. You're good. Open it up. Yep. Oh.
Hit the lights.
That's so awesome, man. I love that we get to see the whole investigative aspect of this, right?
What the hell?
Oh, damn. All right.
What is that, like the space in between the walls?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's where Rory hides when he's afraid.
Rory.
The little boy. So what is he afraid of?
You know, that is even more creepy. The fact that a ghost is still scared of something is enough for me to be like, I'm good. How big is this place?
That's crazy, man.
Oh, man.
That's not
I was
good.
hoping it was not that. Oh.
God damn.
No.
It's like this woman has not been through enough.
Lorraine! Lorraine!
The thing is, how do you even get to her? You gotta tear down the walls.
Yeah, because it's the space between the walls. So, like, where exactly did she end up?
Is this the basement?
Of course, that thing would come down here with her.
A woman with a knife.
Mm-hmm. And she's got something in her lap, it seems.
Oh. I was expecting it to happen sooner, not... They keep saying she made me do it.
Mm-hmm. The maid, now this woman.
Yeah. These are all the people that were cursed.
The victims, really.
She wasn't lying about a lot of spirits.
Oh, shit! That got me. Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, no.
This is so freaking terrifying, man. Oh, shit. God.
She's getting hurt. Oh, it yanked her necklace back.
She visits Carolyn every night. That's what the bruise marks are. She's feeding off of her.
I could have said that with a little bit more tact, man. Poor woman.
Oh. Great use of bass.
Nancy?
Her hair.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
That's fantastic wire work, dude.
Oh, yeah. This is so good, but so damn creepy.
Nice.
Not the hair. Poor girl.
I know.
Well, better than being dead.
Yep. She's gonna have to get some layers to even it out.
Yeah.
That's enough proof, right?
That escalated hell, dude.
Listen, when we get The Exorcist, I'll be back, but Lorraine,
I understand. Ed, thank you for everything.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they gather all the evidence.
Yeah.
How could they say no? It's clear as
I mean, at this point, it's very obvious, I would say.
It's a good thing they were so thorough. Just no.
Just,
Can I breathe for a second here? Oh.
Judy?
Oh, no.
Judy? Oh, shit.
Mom, it's me. Is Judy okay? Damn it, Mom, just check, please.
Lorraine, you gotta tell me what's going on?
He saw it.
Oh, thank God. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I'll explain later, okay?
It's messing with her.
Yeah.
Vision of Judy in the water. I know it was some kind of warning.
It's a threat. That is crazy. Scary enough that you get to feel the entities when they threaten you.
Yeah,
it's a warning shot like, hey, so you know you keep doing what you're doing.
And it's horrible because you're trying to help these people out, but it's coming at personal cost, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you weren't kidding. This is complicated because the kids aren't baptized.
No, I understand.
And the family, they're not members of the church.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
The approval would have to come directly from the Vatican.
Father, we've never seen nothing like this.
It's crazy they have things like that in consideration as well.
That's so stupid. Like, you have to help these people. You can't just not help them.
Father, they don't have a lot of time.
I'll push it through myself.
Thank you. All right, we'll wait for your call.
I wonder how long that process takes.
Right.
Meanwhile, your family's just being haunted.
And it's all the way in Italy, so you already know it's the time difference and all that shit.
In the 70s too?
Yeah.
You can't just send a text, you know?
What is it they used to do back then? Smoke signals? Pigeons? Oh, that's not creepy at all.
This is their daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Judy.
Mommy? Daddy?
Excellent. Simply excellently framed. Makes her look so tiny.
Mm-hmm. And how it slowly pushes in on her.
Also, I noticed the lighting is very white, very yucky in this. Makes it feel like a hospital. And nobody really likes the lighting in hospitals.
No.
You know?
Also creates a lot of harsh shadows sometimes, but it makes it look very cool. Judy?
Oh,
We
the
talked
door is
about
open.
this.
Don't. Close that door, lock it. What could go wrong? Hundreds of haunted artifacts.
At least she didn't go in.
Oh,
excuse me?
That is not good. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Just got so dark.
Oh my God. Oh, that's horrifying.
It's already there with her.
Bathsheba, you bitch. Ah, damn, you're such a deep sleeper, Grandma.
Why did it grab the doll?
What is it? Get back!
Oh, crap. Jesus.
That came in with some force. That would have killed someone.
She's still in the case.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's terrifying as a parent.
I'm sure their heart skipped a beat or two when they were like, say what?
Just a couple.
Dad! Mom just left with Christine and April. She didn't say what was going on. She just left.
It smells like rotting meat.
Where are we going, Mom?
Yep. That's not, I don't think that's your mom anymore, guys.
No.
Andrea was here and she said that Carolyn took off with Christine in April.
Possesses the mother to kill the child. That's what she does. She's taking them back to the house.
She made me do it.
Man.
Yeah.
Can't even imagine the fear, dude.
The only way to protect Judy is if we stop this where it started. Otherwise, she's just gonna latch onto us again.
That's exactly why I am going.
You think I'm gonna let you walk into this alone?
Yeah, no.
I can't lose you.
You won't. Let's finish this together.
Yeah, they gotta stick together. They're stronger together.
The amount of trust, right, you have to have.
Yeah.
Not just because she's your partner, obviously, but she's also your coworker in this whole situation, and you kind of need her. Best way.
See, he
you know?
gets it.
Sometimes you just need a good old shotgun.
Carolyn, down here! Carolyn, down!
Oh!
Holy shit!
They got there right in time. My goodness. Imagine how strong she must be that it takes so many dudes just to hold her back.
Yeah, 3 grown-ass dudes.
Find April! April!
Holy shit.
Come on!
Get the kids to safety. Oh, it's hurting her. Oh, her neck.
If we take her out, the witch will kill her.
Whoa! Oh my God. Whoa.
Dude.
Those moments where there's action it's done so well, man.
Yeah.
To find April, okay? I'll be back, I promise.
April!
Like the dragging and tossing around is so violent.
Damn. Whoa.
Yeah. She's got supernatural strength.
Holy shit.
Oh!
God damn.
Knock her out.
I got a cough.
Dude, the screams.
Oh.
She won't make it. Look at her.
They're still waiting for the approval, mind you.
Yeah.
Then you need to leave.
What are you talking about?
I have to do it. The exorcism.
Oh, shit. He's gonna go ahead and do it.
You gotta get out of here.
I'm not leaving you.
Damn it, Lorraine, I'm not doing this with you in here.
God brought us together for a reason. This is it.
Oh,
right.
man.
Get the book.
He's been so worried. I really hope this doesn't backfire.
I understand though, because like you've seen how it had affected her. And it's recent too. It's a couple months ago when that happened to her.
Just,
I love that.
Yeah, they nailed it. So dynamic.
April!
Where the f did April go?
There's so many of them. How do you keep an eye out for every single person? It's crazy he's gonna go ahead and do it.
Dude.
Before he gets the approval.
Vade retro, Satana. Fende no sempre leo.
Yeah, did not like that one bit. Oh no. Oh my God, I can hear it all around us right now.
The sound design is fantastic, dude.
Cut to silence.
Also the scream, like the way they layered it. Oh my God, it's terrifying.
April! April, you under there? April!
Where the hell is she? Oh, he's got to keep doing it. Yeah, he's got to keep going.
The saints and all the angels, I command you to reveal yourself!
Oh. See,
Revealed herself, all right?
It's not your wife, man. What the hell?
Visibili et invisibili et vique in hoc seculo liberator.
Oh no.
Keep going.
She dead?
I don't trust the silence.
Ooh. I don't know if it's working or it looks like it's only getting worse.
Omne phantasma, omnis legio in nomine Domine nostri Jesu.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Put her down.
What the hell?
Put her down. Put her down.
Whoa. Really should choose your words more carefully.
You leave my family alone, you hear me? I don't know what you are, but you leave my wife alone! God damn it, let her go!
Oh, you see how much it means to him.
Yeah.
She's already gone, and now you're all gonna die.
Oh!
What? Whoa!
April! I found her! She's under the house, under the kitchen!
Why would you tell her?
Damn it.
She just heard it, but still.
Dude, they have a whole freaking crawl space in here, man.
Yeah, use your size and get away.
Shit.
No.
Oh, no, 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 no.
No!
Bathsheba! By the power of God, I condemn you back to hell!
Yeah.
Roger, we need to get her to fight from the inside! Don't let her do this to you, okay? Don't let this thing do this, you gotta fight it.
Yeah, he's there for support.
Remember what you showed me. Remember that day that you said you would never forget.
The beach day.
You said they meant the world to you. This is what you'll be leaving behind.
That is such a powerful moment.
Wow.
Love.
I love how they set that up early on in the movie.
So it was real in a way. All that, the thing that went in her. It wasn't just a vision. She looks rough.
How do you even cope with that, dude?
I was just thinking about that too. Can you just go back to like hugging your mom like nothing happened? It must be rough.
And for her too, like, I wonder what that does to her.
I love you so much.
Oh.
I'm so happy.
Oh.
Man, the performances in this they are pretty good. Not gonna lie, they're amazing. You feel the relief. She's so damn happy that this is all over.
Also her love, right? You feel how strong it was?
I'd take a guy with a gun any day.
I believe that.
You did good.
No, you did.
Aw, good thing you brought her with.
Yeah. See, that's why they're a good team.
She brought the necklace back.
Oh, that's sweet.
Now go check on Judy, guys. Make sure she's good too.
Yeah.
Look at how colorful everything is now. It's like life is back.
So we got some saturation back.
Yeah.
I'll call Father Gordon, let him know what happened.
Sounds good.
Are they gonna get in trouble for that? Like, what's the protocol here?
That's a good question. I don't know. They shouldn't. They did what they needed to do.
Add it to the collection.
The Vatican approved the exorcism.
Oh, thank God.
Perfect.
If we can, then he'd like to meet with us tomorrow. There's a case in Long Island he'd like to discuss.
Long Island.
Exactly as I finished reading that freaking music started playing.
Oh, excellent. It just opened up by itself. That's good deal.
Something is still in here.
Oh.
Okay.
I love how that lingered. Like, it makes you
way too much. Yeah, way too much.
It's like you're the one that's holding it and you're looking back.
I honestly didn't remember much of it. I remember kind of like the location and the fact that it was a family, but I found a lot of the lore interesting. Like the fact that it's not just one location, right? Like the haunting it's hitting different people and you can bring it with you wherever you go. Like they mentioned, it's like stepping on gum. You never know what can happen. I really enjoyed this movie. It was able to be creepy, the entire length of the film. Once the creepiness starts, it doesn't stop. It only gets worse and worse, and it escalates in such a way where you truly feel like this family is in danger, because it really does get aggressive. You know, you see the mom being tossed around and the daughter being tossed around, and you're like, easily someone could snap their neck right now. You know, it could happen. And you have that in the back of your mind. And you also have the other level of threat, which is Lorraine. She's going through a, you know, what was a traumatic experience. And now she's being kind of forced to be exposed to this situation once more. And like you mentioned, so soon after what just happened. So you have that level of tension too. And the movie does an excellent job at setting up these different layers of tension that you constantly have in the back of your mind. And I think that's one of the reasons why it makes it so entertaining, because it's constantly shuffling the next threat, and this is happening and that is happening, while also giving you a lot of really cool lore, like the witch lore and how she, you know, made all the people that took part of her land do these horrible things. And you get that, you know, further into the film. But at first you really don't have an explanation as to what is going on. And a lot of the horror here, and again, I think it should be a rule of thumb, they really don't show much until the third act. All of the building, you know, the tension building and all of the execution of those sequences works so well because you lack the knowledge and the understanding of what's going on. I feel like keeping Ed and Lorraine aside for the majority of the buildup was such a great idea, because you don't have anybody to give you exposition. So that is the truly terrifying thing about this, where you as an audience member, you're trying to come up with a solution, right? What is going on? You obviously know something is not right. These people are in trouble. You don't know much. And like, even not seeing like that sequence when the girls are in the room and she was like, oh, it's behind that door. I can see. I thought I was tripping for a second. I'm like, I can't see shit. I'm like, is it the lighting? Like, I don't know what's going on. Am I supposed to be seeing something? And it genuinely got me anxious. So that's why I knew, okay, this shit is effective. They know what they're doing, because the fact of, you know, hearing a character describe what they're seeing, I think is 100 times more effective than just being able to see it. That's more common. You see it all the time. It could be any sort of monster that's kind of creepy, but my imagination, what that came up with, that's always going to be way worse. And this movie understood that at such a level that it's imbued in the DNA of how they executed all of the sequences that were horrific before we even knew what we were dealing with here.
Yeah, I think they really nailed how to play around with the mystery of it all, right? Like you said, what happens in our imagination usually is so much worse than what we actually get to see. And the great thing is that they knew when to show us something and when to not, when to leave us in the dark, essentially. And I think that scene in particular is so tense, because usually what would happen is that you would have a character pointing to a corner, the other one is like, oh my God, there's nothing there. And then we would get like a jump scare where the thing is revealed for like a second and a really loud screeching noise, and then everyone starts screaming, right? But here they didn't show it to us. So at that point, it's like, is this even real? Because throughout the whole thing, you're trying to justify how this could happen, right? For rational reasons. That's
right.
What we look for, because I mean, that's just the natural thing that we're going to gravitate towards. You know, how many of us really are like, oh yeah, demons totally exist, and they would totally take time out of their day to, you know, haunt us and taunt us and that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, how could this actually happen? Is this girl actually seeing what she's seeing? Maybe it's just, you know, the stress from moving to a new home and all of these things we rationalize alongside with the characters. And I love that throughout the movie, they play around with the fact that, oh, I'm hearing a creepy thudding noise. Actually, it's just the door that's moving on its own because, you know, there's a draft, because a window was open. You know, I love that they did that, where it's like, is this a real thing? We're investigating before Ed and Lorraine even come along, right? We are looking at this and we're trying to figure out, is this real or is it not? Just the fact that that exists, the question marks exist, and the fact that it escalates to such a point that it's undeniable is fantastic. Because the journey, we start off at a 0, like completely rational, to holy shit, this demonic shit is real. And that journey, the way it escalates and the way it gets more and more violent, I absolutely love that. I also really love that, you know, that there are multiple spirits. Turns out that they're actually victims, you know, they're probably reliving that traumatic thing that Bathsheba made them do. And then it makes sense, right? Like the little boy, like he keeps appearing. And then you realize actually the boy's probably not even trying to harmed them. He's just been trying to lead them to his little hiding spot, right? And I love that we get context later on and it reframes the movie for you. And I think that's just such a sign of really, really great writing. There is a fundamental of understanding of what really, really scares us. You know, the inner child, it's like we were talking about, you know, the blanket covering your feet and those little things. It's like being scared of the dark, being scared of being trapped in a room, all of those fundamental fears. They used each and every single one of them, but they made it so fresh and so original.
I have to commend them also because they did a great job at, you know, establishing a certain atmosphere from the very beginning of the movie. You have this interview, there's two young ladies there talking about what they're experiencing, and you have this creepy ass doll in the corner, and you're like, oh no. And I was so surprised. Like it's so boom, here we go. This is it, right? Like you just started the movie. It wasn't even 5 minutes in, and we were dealing with some creepy shit. And I was like, okay, wow. Okay, good. Setting the tone immediately. And that atmosphere, like I said, it only kept getting worse and worse. But I really enjoyed how, like you mentioned, it's the delivery of information that recontextualizes things that makes certain things not as scary anymore. We feel like we're understanding. We kind of get a little peek and become part of the Ed and Lorraine team. Once they come in and we get all the expo, we're like, oh yeah, okay, well this is that and that is that. And we can kind of start making those assumptions because they gave us that, you know, those tools to understand that. So I love that, you know, on that level, we kind of had an understanding of the lore, but when it comes to the big baddie of the film, we still did not know what we were going up against. That kept the whole film tense. Also, the cinematography in this was phenomenal. I mean, it was very, very, very dynamic, and it's really rare to see a movie that I guess tries so hard. Not that it's a bad thing. I just would like more films to actually go ahead and try hard to give us these beautiful shots, like the shot from there was like a shot that was tracking the mom, I think, and then it kind of went over her head and inverted the entire room because it went like all the way around. I was like, that is cool. And there's a lot of those in this movie where I was like, yes, not only are you a really good horror movie, you're giving me some amazing camera movement, some amazing framing. Like when Judy walks into the hallway, I guess, where you see the stairs, she looks so tiny and the lightning strikes and you barely can see anything before that happens. And the lightning strikes and you see her. Just amazing. Just really, really well executed. And a lot of the scares were also very, very creative because like you were mentioning, there are certain things that happen and then where they could have easily gone the route of we're just going to subvert expectations and make people, because that's the thing that I see a lot of horror movies do nowadays is where they subvert expectations and then the scare comes from a different location or something else happens, right? Or you get the typical cheap jump scare, right? That we call it nowadays where it's a cat jumping or the toaster popping off. And you got to savor that because once you release tension, that's exactly what you're doing, right? With a jump scare, you're releasing tension. All the fun comes beforehand. Once you release it, you either, you know, get a chuckle or a laugh or you get startled and you jump and that's it. And then you have to build up that tension again. What I loved about this movie is that it savored the buildup so much. And instead of subverting, the scare still came from the direction that we were expecting, but the timing was off. So think about a song, right? When it comes to a song, you're used to a certain beat and a rhythm. And if it's your favorite song, you're waiting for that, you know, the crescendo, you know, it's coming and then you know when the drop is going to hit. What this movie does is take your favorite song and say, oh yeah. And then you're waiting for that drop to hit. And then you're waiting and you're waiting. And at first, the first half of the film, I was like, oh, they're subverting. And then boom, it would happen off beat. And I was like, what the fuck? Like it came from exactly the place where I was expecting it. But because they took so damn long, it made my mind think they were subverting, but instead they were holding off on releasing too soon. And I think that is amazing because I really did not expect that. And I don't think I've seen a movie do it this effectively.
Yeah, that's the thing, because tension is where the joy lies, right? Because like you said, once the jump scare happens, most of the time you chuckle and it's the release, right? It's the release of that tension. And you don't want that to happen. The great thing is in this one, the jump scares themselves, like it's a loud noise. You see something that startles you, but the thing is there is an aftermath to that jump scare, and that's why it means so much, because that jump scare means something. It's like, you know, when the mom, you know, she's folding laundry, she hears a noise, she's like, girls, it's way past your bedtime, da da da, and then she's looking through the rooms, and then all of a sudden all the photographs and paintings come crashing down, right? It's a very loud noise. It's very natural for the human body to have a reaction to that, but that's not the point. The point is, how the hell did those photos all of them fall down all at the same time.
Right.
That's the thing. It's the meaning of it. There's a meaning and a value to the jump scare. It's not just there to recreate a very natural human response, by the way, which is loud noise, you're gonna jump. That's completely normal. You know, when the mom is just waiting and she's trapped in the basement, you know, that she's holding the matches, and then all of a sudden you see the hands come out from the dark, and it's like, holy shit. And then it cuts immediately after, and we're left in the dark. We have no idea what's going to happen to the mom. And you just see everything just like turning into a full-on hurricane, right? It's turning into a full-blown storm. Things are getting completely out of control. And then the father arrives, and then we get that external point of view that we didn't have before because we're so in it with them. And then the father is like, what the hell is going on? Because to him, there's just a bunch of these, like his wife and his girls just going absolutely bonkers, and he has no context of it. And that adds even more to the terror, you know? And I think that's why there's a really strong understanding of what really makes people feel fear. The thing is, like with horror movies, it's such an amazing thing because you get to experience fear in a very safe environment, right? Like in your home or in a movie theater, you get to experience those things. So like while you have people, make it count, make it matter. And that's why I love what you said about the fact that they actually tried hard with this one. You see the effort, you see the care, you see them wanting to be like, okay, this is not just going to be a schlocky, jump scary horror movie. This is actually going to mean something. And you see it also in the care between the characters, right? And how they talk to each other, how they also manage to avoid like certain tropes that I hate in horror movies. It's like, you know, the wife, she senses that something is wrong, and the husband is like, no, nothing is wrong, everything is fine. I love that we skipped all of that bullshit because, like, let's be real here. When you have a loved one that's coming to you freaked out and they're like, something is going wrong, I'm hearing things, I'm seeing things, you're not going to immediately resort to gaslighting them. Like, you're going to try to understand where they're coming from. Yeah, sure, you're going to want to rationalize because you're not going to be immediately like, yep, it's the house, it's haunted. Let's go on ahead and move. You're going to need time to process also, but I love that we skipped all of that bullshit and we just went right to the things that matter, which is what is going on. Which leads me to another one of my favorite parts of this movie, which is the exposition. It's fun. It's juicy. Not only is it juicy because, like you said, the lore that we're getting feels more fresh and original, like, you know, stepping on gum and all those other little symbolisms that they told us about to help us understand how it works better. But it's also the fact that when they are getting through the exposition thing and Lorraine is telling Ed, you know, about Bathsheba and like the land and all of those things, creepy shit starts happening. And you're like, oh, not only am I getting new information here, there's another scare that's being ramped up just in the back. And it's those things that just show so much love and care for the horror genre in general. And it's just, oh, I just love it so much.
No, it was so much fun to see those moments being built up. I have to say, this movie does a great job at keeping the immersion. Like I mentioned, the atmosphere. And I want to, you know, point out the immersion for just a bit because I really think it was executed very well. And a lot of it, I'm going to go ahead and say 70% of it was actually the sound and the mixing. These guys, not, you know, normally it's to be expected, right? A film should be mixed well. We should be able to hear everything as crisp as ever, right? And we have some pretty good headphones. You know, we hear surround 5.1, the whole shebang, right? So that's to be expected nowadays, right? These guys, they did a great job because not only were they mixing those levels well, especially with the jump scares, but one thing I really noticed was how involved in the storytelling the sound design was. So for example, a scene that you guys are going to immediately know what I'm talking about is when Ed and Lorraine, they go to the basement and he puts on his headphones. We hear everything, even the hissing of a microphone having too much gain, which is, you know, we work with microphones, obviously. So we're very familiar with that noise and the room tone. I mean, it's just a great attention to detail to really immerse the audience. They didn't have to do that. They could have, you know, easily just put us in from the outside, right? Looking in where we're not really a part of it. And we're just hearing everything as we would normally do in a movie. No, they put us again with the team. We're a part of it. We're listening to what Ed is listening. Like we're almost reviewing what they're doing. And I love that because it kept us so engaged. You could barely hear what Lorraine was saying unless he was pointing the mic at her, the shotgun mic. And I just love that. Like it's going the extra step to keep us involved in the story because it keeps you guessing. I can barely hear. Stay quiet. I need to see if they catch something or are they going to see something on the cameras? And it just makes it, like you said, it's a fun ride in the best way possible because it keeps you immersed. But not only that, it makes the audience a part of the experience. And it's so much fun to be a part of the ride. It really is fun to be part of the ride.
Yeah, especially in that moment that you mentioned. I love that we got a little genre switch, if you actually think about it, where it's like, oh, it's a found footage movie right now, you know? And that's what I love about it. It's the little things that are sprinkled in here and there. That's why I mentioned, like, there's so much love for the horror genre, and each of them have so much merit to them. And, like, you know, exorcism movies, they've been done so many times and very, very well, and also very, very poorly. And this like took a bit of everything, like whether it's an exorcism movie, it's a, you know, demonic possession, you got found footage, you got the haunted house, you know, and you got it wrapped up into one movie. And every single aspect in this just came together so well. And another thing that I feel like people don't give enough credit to the horror movie actors in general, but especially the actors that have to act like they're possessed. You know, the ones that are actually going through the exorcism, you know, the screaming and all of the physical work that has to be put into that. And the way that they have to sell us the fear, but also the horror of the fact that that person is not themselves anymore. There's something else in there. Really deserves so much more credit. Like, holy shit, everyone in this just sold the fear to me 100%. There was not a single moment where I was like, ugh, that was a bit of a cringy acting moment. Everyone was actually involved in this. And it just radiates off the screen with every single frame.
Yeah, it's funny that you mention all these different, you know, subcategories of horror, because they do include them in this film. And at one point I had the fear. I'm like, don't fall into that trap. Don't fall into this trap. Like you said, like repeating certain tropes. But I really like that, going back to the subversion, they could have easily stepped away from it. But instead of doing that for the sake of staying safe, they said, you know what? I'm going to tackle this problem head first. And not only that, I'm going to build upon it. And I'm going to give you something that's just the way it should be done, the way that it should be executed. So it had me going a few times like, oh, they actually proved me wrong. They actually were able to do it. They got to execute it in such a clear way. And I really enjoyed that, man. This movie was a blast. After seeing this, I'm very scared of the next ones to come. This was, it got me quite a few times. The jump scares were really good. But man, it's the season. It was a great time. I hope that you guys had a great time, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you guys enjoyed. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.